Greetings, people of the internet. I am LUCHA's voice, coming to you from the not-so-live black screen. Now, Captain Jeff just posted a long Adventure Time review, so I'm doing a quick video to counterbalance it. This is the first time I tried this. I wanted to try something new. It's called LUCHA Season Recap. So, recently, two shows I watch and I have reviewed on this channel have finished their first seasons, and one is definitively slated for a second season, and the other one, I don't know how well it did or how well or how lousy it did. So, but anyway, I decided to do a post season 1 recap just to give my thoughts about it. I'll start with Space Dandy. Now, in my original video, I gave it a 9.5 out of 10. But after watching it, I think that number needs to be lowered down to a solid 8. Now, I got nothing wrong with the show. The show it's really great. I love the animation style, but there's something I noticed. Like, I thought it was going to be an actual series, have an actual story, but no, it's like a whole bunch of one-offs. Like, every episode is like a different weird exploitism or some weird event that happens in this show. It's like it's not canon. Seriously, one of the episodes, I think it was the first episode they actually died, and then there was an episode later on where everyone became a zombie. So the show lacks consistency. So yeah, there's a few cons, but one of the benefits was that this show came out at the exact same time. It was released here in the U.S. at the same time it was in Japan. So yeah, it's got that going for it. And so, as I've said in my episode, it's a show you don't take too seriously. It's very goofy. Now, the season 2 has been greenlit. That's what was confirmed at the end of the first season. So who knows? Maybe they'll have a more overarching story going on. Maybe they'll actually have the entire season have one central plot, and maybe we'll see more of the Gogol Alliance, intergalactic war directly involved with Dandy and whatnot. Yeah, so it was interesting. It was like, I think it was supposed to be like a parody of those old soap opera shows or those old radio shows like Buck Rogers or whatnot, only with the Japanese modern day twist. So yeah, Space Dandy, it loses a 1.5, so I give it an 8. So I still recommend it. So for my first impression of the first episode, yeah, it changed over the course of the series, but it was still very good. I recommend it. Now then, the other show that I reviewed, the first episode for the first season, was Rick and Morty. Now, I'll be honest, I was very judgmental about this from the first episode. I gave the first episode, a 4.5 out of 10. Now, I am going to actually raise that by a, let's see, 1.5. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. So yeah, the show is, I believe someone once put it best that it has shock value. Yeah, someone I was speaking with, they said the show was going for shock value, and I have to agree, they have done that. Well, yeah, so as I said in my previous review, it's like a Adult Swim Back to the Future in some sense, with several other scientific sci-fi shows involved. Now, the show it has its moments. It has its moments where they have a good joke, or they may have like a clean joke or a funny observation, but the rest of the time the show, it goes after pretty much everyone and anything. It goes with various levels of humor and some stuff that just seems, there's some elements in some episodes that just seem very wrong. Like, I'll watch an episode and I'll think it's going pretty good, and like either something will come along in that episode, or after that episode, then they'll follow up with a, once again, shock value or wrong episode to cancel out the previous episode. So yeah, so it's really weird. A show that I had high hopes for gets a 1.5 taken off, and a show that I gave a low score on got a 1.5 added on. So I guess that shows you can't judge the pilot episode or the initial episode right off the bat to see how the rest of the series will go. So yeah, thank you for sorry I wasn't able to show myself in person, but this was just a rushed video. Sorry about that. And speaking of rushed, there's also the Rick and Morty Rushed Licensed Adventure game is still up. It's only has three of its four games up, so maybe the fourth one will come up by the time or before the second season kicks in. So thank you for watching Lucha Man Season Recap. If I can actually remember to do this again, I'll try to, but yeah, sorry for the lateness. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.